Hi guys, so this is my Lioele BB cream review. The reason I'm wearing the same clothes as in my previous video, which is the Shampoo Speaks Chinese video, the reason is this is a pre-recorded video. I'm filming this right now it's Tuesday, so I'm filming it on Tuesday. It's probably Thursday or Friday now, so that's why I'm wearing the same clothes. Yeah. Anyway, onto the review. This is the Lioele Triple Dissolution BB cream. I believe this is their latest BB cream. This is basically an improved version of the what's it called? Beyond the Solution BB cream, which is pretty much the same thing, but without the, is it the SPF? Yeah, I think it's without SPF. So this one has SPF 30, PA++, and whitening and wrinkle care as well. Lioele is a Korean brand, if you didn't know. I got this at Colourmix in Hong Kong, which is a chain of drugstores that sells Asian beauty products. The one I went to is on Johnston Road in Wan Chai, if you're curious. So this is what the tube looks like. It's a 50 milliliter tube and it has a pump, which is very handy. And on the front it says, this product makes your skin moist as yogurt and hyaluronic acid supply moisture and nutrition. I must say that it smells really fresh and fruity. So maybe that is, oh, and the back is all in Korean, so I can't read that. But I've read reviews on this and people say that it has like strawberry powder in it or something. So maybe that's what makes it smell so good. So basically how I'm wearing it right now, and how I apply this is I use one full pump, which is enough to cover my entire face, which is quite a generous amount already. You could use a bit less if you wanted to just have a thin coating. But it covers my whole face and down a bit onto my neck up to about here. So just under my jaw, it covers the skin there as well. And I can show you a bit the consistency. So you can see it's, I hope the lighting is better today. It's not as sunny, so hopefully you guys can see the colors better. You can see that it's lighter than my skin and also more pink toned. It's quite thick, but really, really smooth and creamy. And it just rubs in really nicely and smells gorgeous, as I said, really fresh and fruity. And it gives a really nice kind of radiant finish, but not shiny at all. You can actually get away with not setting this because it will dry to a semi-matte texture, as in it won't be sticky, but it's not semi-matte in the appearance. It's quite radiant, but at the same time really natural looking. So it looks like your own skin. When I first apply this product all over my face, it's very apparent that it's much lighter than my skin tone. So, but you don't need to be alarmed when you do apply that, because after about 5 to 10 minutes, it really does adapt to your skin tone and kind of blends in with your natural skin color to the point where you don't even look like you're wearing any foundation or makeup or BB cream at all, which is really, really great. Usually I do set it a bit with my MAC Blot Powder just because I have oily skin and I don't want to get shiny throughout the day, and also because it's so humid in Hong Kong, I don't want my face to get sticky. I actually haven't tried it without a setting powder for the entire day, so I can't really say how it holds up on oily skin and whether I would get shiny, but all I can say is that the texture is fine for using without a setting powder. It has really good coverage. I have acne scars, basically a bit on my forehead, mainly on my cheeks, and a bit on my chin. But with this BB cream, I don't actually need to use concealer on my forehead and chin. I just need to use a bit of concealer on my cheeks, which is where my acne scars are the most apparent. And the concealer I'm using right now is the MAC Studio Finish Concealer, which is really great. So I apply this. I don't use a primer because this basically is your primer as well. It's basically primer, SPF, foundation, and a bit of skincare as well, since it's whitening and anti-wrinkle. And okay, so yeah, I apply this and then my concealer and then my MAC Blot Powder, and that's basically my base makeup done. This lasts all day. By the time I remove it at night, which is usually about around about 10 p.m. maybe, so like over 10 hours later, it still looks exactly the same as when I first apply it, which is really great. It is removed easily as well. It's definitely much easier to remove than Revlon Color Stay, which is the long wearing foundation, but I think it's also easier to remove than regular foundation. But that might be because when I use regular foundation, I use a primer underneath, which means it's got an extra layer to remove. But I just use my Origins cleansing oil to remove this, and I use my usual 3 pumps and it removes it perfectly. I can't say much about the whitening or wrinkle care. I've only been using this BB cream for a week or two, maybe a week and a half, and I can't really say that it's whitened my skin or my scars, but I can say my skin is looking more even than before, but I don't know if it's due to this product or something else, because I do exfoliate on a regular basis, and I have been using my Beauty Diary Bird's Nest masks, which are right here. These ones, which are supposed to kind of brighten and hydrate, so it could be just the brightening effects of that mask, I'm not sure. As for anti-wrinkle, I obviously can't comment on that because I'm only 22 and I don't have any visible wrinkles, so I don't know about that. But overall, this is a really good BB cream. I much prefer it over the Dr. Jart Water Fuse BB cream, which is also a great product. The only reason I prefer this is because it has higher coverage, and I quite enjoy the scent of it when I apply it. Other than that, they're both excellent, and they both last really well on the skin, and they both feel really weightless. That's another thing. I can't actually feel this on my face, even though it's such a creamy texture. So if you look at my hand right now, I applied the BB cream to this half of my hand, and this half has nothing on it, and you really can't tell a difference in color, except for the fact that this skin here looks smoother and more even than this side, just because of the coverage. The price of this was 150 Hong Kong dollars, which is maybe 12 pounds, which is also much cheaper than the Dr. Jart, which was almost double the price, and they both contain the same amount of product. They were actually doing a special offer at Colourmix where I think it's a limited time offer, but if you buy 2 tubes of this, you can get the second tube for $130 instead of $150. I only went for one just because I wanted to try it out first, and I know I always like to try new products, so I can't say for sure that I would repurchase this, although I love it. I probably will, but at the time obviously I didn't know how much I would love it. So, oh, if you're not in Hong Kong, or if you don't have access to Lioele products where you live, I'm pretty sure you can buy this on prettyandcute.com or Amazon or eBay, but look out for fakes. I don't know if they make fakes of this, but you should always look out for fake products. And maybe Sasa, I'm not sure. But a lot of people in the US and UK order BB creams online, so it's probably best to check out their videos and to find out where they buy their BB cream, or just ask them, because I'm not entirely sure. So that's my review of the Lioele Triple Dissolution BB cream. This gets 5 stars from me. I love it and I really enjoy using it, and I've basically been neglecting the Dr. Jart BB cream as well as my Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation. So I really love this BB cream. And I hope that was helpful, and if you have any questions, as always, feel free to leave them in the comments below and I'd be happy to answer them. Bye!